Yo, what's up, everybody? It's King Hitman here. I just wanted to do a quick little. Well, this isn't gonna be a quick video. It's probably gonna be like 15 plus minutes. I want to do a video on the top 5 World Tournament units in my eyes, where I think they fit in, where their best teams, like based on their teams, based on their link sets, based on how useful they are. I actually, like I said, this is a top 5 unit, but I slid these 2 units in here because I personally think whenever they awaken, whatever direction that Akatsuki decides to go in, these will be the, if not 1 and 2, 2 and 3 units in the like World Tournament Awakening category. Obviously, these are all the World Tournament units besides the LRs that awaken with the World Tournament medal, the Masters medals. Figured I'd go through all of that, let you guys know. A lot of people overlook World Tournament units because of the grind, because it's annoying. I know this, that, etc., etc. I figured I'd let you guys know, like, if you have these units, or if you run the World Tournament a couple of times, get your tickets, and then summon and you get one of these units, you should probably invest in them, see what you like. Feel like if you have them in your box, you should use at least 1 or 2 of these units out of the 5 that I'm naming off of this list, and then these 2 in the future. I just want to get them out of the way real quick. Now at number 5, we have base form Vegito AGL. I'm not gonna go through the leader skills. I'm not gonna do I am gonna do the super attacks. I don't want to like do a complete rundown of the unit in every category. Most of you guys know what these guys do. I just wanted to make sure that you're keeping up. I don't want to go too fast, but I don't want to make the video 20 plus minutes. Now Vegito, attacking defense 120%, and then E2 and attacking defense 120% again, with a great chance of dodging if he's in slot 1 as the attacker. He also gives superclass allies attacking defense 30%. I'm gonna be honest, this right here is really the main reason why I put him in this slot. And then of course he has his dodging too, but I don't like this Vegito unit because I don't want him in slot 1. He's not, let's be honest, he's not good enough on a Tar team, Final Trump team, or Battle of Wits team. And for that matter, a Boo Saga team where you want to put him in slot 1. He's just not. He's not going to hit hard enough, and he's going to defend well, but he's not going to defend to the point where it's like, oh, this makes up for his lack of offense on most teams, on the optimal team. I put him here. I think he deserves to be here. I really think he only has one real team if you have LR Vegito, Blue Vegito. I think Majin Buu Saga is the only place you would really run this guy, which automatically dropped him down to here. He barely made the list, to be honest. I was thinking about putting that STR Android 7 on the list. I was like, nah, honestly, Vegito, you could go either way, but Vegito definitely has a better link set. He definitely has the better, like, I don't know if I'd actually say categories, because like I said, he only has one real team. I think the Android 7 he has 3, but he only has 2 real teams, because to activate his full passive, you need a Goku, and you're not going to run a Goku on the Android's team. So yeah, I figured I'd put him in this slot. It's respectable, does his thing. He has a good link set though, seriously. Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage, Prepare for Battle, Power Bestower, Fuse Fighter, Brainiacs, and of course he has Shattering the Limit. Now let's speed through him. On to number 4. This one will surprise a couple of you, but if you looked at him and his info that dropped a couple of days ago, you'll know why I put him here, or at least you'll understand a little bit. Grandpa Gohan, the AGL one. Obviously, there were 2 Grandpa Gohan units that dropped in the last 7 days, being the Halloween unit with the pan, and then this guy right here. Attacking defense 120%. He gives himself 3 ki with a high chance of dodging the enemy when there's another Goku Youth ally on rotation. Oh, excuse me, if there's an ally or an enemy. So I think it's whatever slot he's in. He doesn't have to be paired up with him. But you're going to want him paired up with him anyway. His link set really only caters to like Goku units. Or for at least Dragon Ball units, but like, his full passive, you want him with a Goku anyway. And then he gives himself an attack and defense buff. Attack 120%, defense 80% for 5 turns after he dodges. Of course, like I said, he has a high chance of dodging being 50%. 50%. Yeah. 50%. His links are mid, like I was mentioning earlier. His categories are good, but you're not going to run him on Otherworld Warriors because there's no Kid Gokus over there. You're not going to run him on Earthlings, no Kid Gokus. And then you're not going to run him. Oh, no, that's it. I'm sorry, that's it. Those 2. So he really has 4 teams. Of course, you want to run him on Goku's family if you can. Dragon Ball Saga or Boyhood Saga. You're going to run him with the N-Kid Goku if you run his team, which is probably the best place for him. And then Kamehameha I don't think he has a slot on Kamehameha just because of how good the category is. And then Bond, Master, and Disciple, it would be nice to run him, but I feel like Dragon or Boyhood Saga is the best place to run him. Let's move on to number 3. Number 3 being AGL Kid Gohan. Now, he's a very bland unit compared to these two units right here who are like super in depth, concrete. They have their own like ways of buffing themselves, passive skills, etc. Attacking defense 70%, and then he gives superclass allies 2 key and attack 30%. He gives no defensive buff to the rotations. I put him here simply because his Linc skills and his categories are far and beyond better than the number 4 and 5 on this list. Hybrid Saiyans, movie heroes, which Hybrid Saiyans and movie heroes, Hybrid Saiyans has enough support units, but a Super Saiyan support unit never hurts that team. Movie heroes could use more support units. I feel like there's only like, I'd say like 4 legitimate ones. Tech God Goku. If you want the Ant War Tournament Trunks, who else? Missing something. Well, this guy right here, and I might be the SS Gohan from the Broly movie, the adult Gohan. Then you have him on Goku's family, which you can run him there just as support. He doesn't have much value besides that anyway as a unit, but you're definitely not going to see him hitting his hardest in terms, or excuse me, he's not going to be one of the hardest hitters on your team, is what I meant to say. Youth always needs help like that. Not one of the best teams in the game. Super Saiyans doesn't hurt. It's nice to have him there, but you could probably find other options. Bond of Master and Disciple has support unit in its leader, but you could throw him on there if you want. Super attack has a medium chance of stunning. I believe it's a 30% chance. Yes, 30% chance. And then let's move on to number 2, Mr. Boo. Now, if you asked me a couple months ago, Mr. Boo is going to be on here. It's been almost a year. Dang, that's crazy. I didn't know it's been that long. If you asked me, I would have said he dropped in like March. But yeah, so Mr. Boo, he raises defense for 1 turn and lowers attack. That in itself, you give him additionals. I don't really need to explain much more to you. All right, my bad. I had to make a quick cut there. We're right back though. I was talking about Boo's super attack. Obviously, it's a 2-for-1. I personally think it might be the best super attack effect. Yeah, it probably is. And then I don't even have to say what number 1 super attack is. It's not better than this one. Passive skill, plethora of changes. He gets attack and defense 80%. He changes int key spheres and another type of key spheres to rainbow. He's a double orb changer. We already know how useful that is because it's so rare. Attack and defense 20%, and he gets 15k HP back per rainbow key sphere he obtains. Now, of course, that means he can get at most 5, but him being a double orb changer, he's probably going to leave 1 or 2 on the side, so he's probably going to get 4 key spheres on. If you cater the rotation to him, he'll probably get 3 or 4 key spheres every time. Now, I think the reason I put him at number 2 is obviously his super attack effect, but the fact that he's on teams which could use this, such as Resurrected Warriors or team with my fault, with cards. I don't know what happened. Hold up. With units such as LR Bojack, LR Broly, and then he has teams like Worthy Rivals, he has no name conflicts, and then there are Vegeta units such as SS4 Vegeta, who loves to get his rainbow key spheres. Majin Power, and Power Absorption. I don't even have to talk about the fact that LR Bootanks is on there. Transformation Boost could use him, but I could understand like other units. Like Cooler in himself is the support unit, so it's like I feel like that team really doesn't even need a support unit unless it's just a hard-hitting support unit. And then key spheres, I don't know. I mean, maybe because you like to throw Saiyan units on there, so maybe you could use them for that. But his Linc skills, I'd rate him like a 7 out of 10, maybe an 8, just because he's a Majin unit that has shocking speed and then the Innocence and Revival. His full Linc set: Innocence, Revival, Shocking Speed, Master of Magic, Majin, Infinite Regeneration, and then Shattering the Limit. I mean, honestly, what did I say? Like 7 out of 10? I might put it at 8, but then his categories: World Tournament, he has no name conflicts. He's the only Majin there, except what sucks about it is that means he has no one to really link up with. Resurrected Warrior, Probably his second most useful team. Majin Buu Saga, very useful there. Transformation boost, useful but not necessary. Artificial life forms, I feel like same thing, but probably you could use them more often there. Worthy rivals, man, he's not gonna link up extremely well with anybody you want to run him on rotation with. And even then, as a floater, he's meh. Majin power and power absorption. LR Boo's team is probably where I throw him on the most. Of course, he's gonna link up with Bootang somewhat well. I think they share like 3 or 4 links together, maybe 3. You want to use him there if you can. I feel like enough said. You know, he changes his key spheres, even though that kind of takes away from Boo because Boo wants type key spheres. But you guys see where I'm going with this. Yeah, like I was talking about the Rainbow Orb effect. And on to number 1. This was a given. Super Saiyan Gohan, High School Gohan, Orange High School Gohan, whatever you want to call him. Orange Star High School Gohan, whatever you want to call him. Super attack, supreme damage, medium chance of stunning. It is a 30% chance. Passive skill, attacking defense, 58%. He reduces damage received by 58%. And then super class allies, 2 key, 30%. That's why I put him so high. He gives support while also not taking damage. That's the problem with a lot of support units, especially free-to-play ones. They'll be helpful supports on whatever team they're on, but the damage they take is ridiculous sometimes. I'm talking like my first 2 units, let's say it's LR Gohan, like AGL Gohan, and then, I don't know, Gohan and Goten, just throwing one out there. They'll both take like 4 or 5k, and then this guy will turn around and take like 18, 19, 25k on a normal attack. Not this guy, I meant, but like a free-to-play support type unit, or any support type unit without a major defensive buff in that case. His Linc skills are also why I put him up there. Super Saiyan, Golden Warrior, Saiyan Lineage, Saiyan Warrior Race, Z Fighters, Hero of Justice, and Shattering the Limit. You can actually get Z Fighters somewhat, I shouldn't say often, but you can get it often enough on the Majin Buu Saga category. I feel like that's a good spot to throw him in anyway, the given. Even though there are other Super Saiyan Gohans you could argue. Are there? Let's check into that real quick, actually. Just give me like 15 seconds. Actually, yeah, you definitely want to put him on that team if you can. I think this guy is Super Saiyan Gohan, right? Yeah. So I guess the movie support Gohan, you wouldn't really want to throw him on there because he's not supporting everybody. But I guess to be fair, if you're running a Buu Saga team with a lot of Boos on it, like Majin Boos on it, he's not going to support them anyway. But onto his categories: Hybrid Saiyans, Buu Saga, Goku's family, siblings, bonds, Super Saiyans. Useful on all those teams. I feel like I already made my case for him being here. If he's not number 1, you'd have to tell me. Like, let me know in the comments who you think should be over him, if he should be number 2 or 3. I think I got the list wrong. I basically went over everything here, or well, beforehand I linked through all these units. I feel like my case is strong. This Cooler unit is good, but being a type support, I really not. Same goes for this Bar. I mean, Bardock is outdated, but Cooler is still a good unit. It's just for extreme AGL is really the only place you want to use him. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you think I missed. Let me know. Hitman's out.